Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Haunting Live, a very special edition. In the past, we've been kind of promoting that we're going to have some changes around and some new stuff happening, some big news coming up this year, and this here is one of the big news events that we have for Haunting Live. We have a very special guest here tonight for our very first Haunting Live Celebrity Edition. I'd like to welcome to Haunting Live, Corey Dixon.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Thanks. So we're going to talk a little bit about sort of what you do and what you're expecting tonight and stuff like that. What we're going to be doing tonight with Corey here is a private investigation of his very own. So he gets to experience some stuff that's actually true paranormal experiences. So
Awesome.
Maybe a little different things that you're used to from being on film and stuff to the real world of paranormal.
Yes.
But first of all, let's talk a little bit about what you do exactly for your career and sort of what you're into.
Yeah, sure. So I do acting and motivational speaking, mostly related to mental health, and I actually did some anti-bullying talks as well.
Okay.
I've done everything from radio hosting to doing voiceovers for radio stations to you name it. I've driven race cars a lot of my life and stuff. So.
Right. Because your family owns the go-kart track, correct, down by Toronto?
Yeah, they do. So my dad is actually the proud owner of the 401 Mini Indy Go-Karts,
Okay.
which is located in the Etobicoke area, and he's had that for over like 20 plus years now, and my family's always been involved with racing.
Okay, that's great. We want to thank you very much again for coming in and helping us out tonight for Haunting Live. This is sort of a new feature that we're trying. We're hoping to get more into this, obviously, and possibly bring in more people. Have you had any type of experiences before in this at all, like during your filming or your career? Because you do different stuff besides that, right? You do filming as well as stage too. You do
Like I've done theater work as a young kid, and then I decided I wanted to be put into TV and film and wanted to get into it.
Oh, okay. So
Degrassi was actually my first like major TV show, like role at all. And even though it was one episode, I got really close with the cast and remained close friends with a lot of the cast, and it was an awesome show to be on, an absolute privilege, and got to act on other shows since then. And then in terms of like paranormal stuff, I've always been interested in it. I've gone on a lot of paranormal walks. I acted obviously in a paranormal show. But in terms of actual like paranormal experiences, I had like one when I was a kid. I was on a ghost walk with my family, and I felt like something touched my leg, and it was pretty freaky. So I think that's like the only real paranormal thing that I've experienced.
So what is the main thing that you're well known for as an actor or a stage performer? Like, what is your biggest to date that you're well known for?
Well, I mean, lots of people know me from the one episode of Degrassi I did, which was awesome. My social media blew up after that. But that being said, I've done other shows, so I've kind of like grown a following on my social media and whatnot over the years. I think my biggest following, to be honest, is going to be what's coming up, because I think this new series that I'm acting on is going to be the one that's.
Okay, let's talk about a little bit about that. Do you want to sort of help promote that a little bit and is there anything that you can tell us about what it's about?
Yeah, so it's a psychological thriller / horror, where the best way I can describe it, it's like the Bates Motel series.
Oh, okay.
Like that was on like Netflix and also on TV. It was kind of like that. It's kind of got a Norman Bates feel to it.
Okay.
And it's pretty dramatic. It's terrifying. It's gory. It's intense.
Okay.
So I can't wait. We've actually just wrapped filming not long ago. We're in the studio now doing sound bites and final music.
Okay.
The guy that's actually doing music is Michael Hansen, who was with Glass Tiger. So he's the one doing our music, and we have people who produced it, such as Richard Walters, who was on the newest season of Degrassi. He played the lead Tiny. And yeah, we have an incredible cast and crew, and we're just working on it right now. It's in post-production. So.
Okay, great. So we look forward to that coming out. Do you know when it might be released?
Either late this year or early next year.
Early next year, okay. So let's change gears a little bit so we know a little bit about you now, sort of what you do. We're going to talk a little bit more about the paranormal side of things now, because that's what we're here for tonight at
Yes.
Haunting Live. Again, thank you so much for coming in and being our first guest on Haunting Live Celebrity Edition.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So let's start with, have you had any paranormal experiences in the past, whether that's growing up as a child or at your home or when you've been out somewhere doing acting or anything?
Besides the one experience I mentioned with the, being tapped on the leg thing, nothing really, nothing to the extent of saying for sure that it was indeed, a paranormal, activity, I guess you would call it, experience. But besides that, no, nothing really. I've always been intrigued into it. I've gone out with friends to supposedly haunted locations and stuff to see. Right. Not even just like conjure anything up, but just to go see if we experienced anything. Right. And we didn't, but it was obviously very creepy.
Yeah, maybe creep yourself out a bit, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you get into it, really, is like sometimes you just have to go out there and try to experience something, which is what we're going to do here tonight as well. At least tonight you're with some trained people that know what they're doing.
Yes.
And we do have our medium here that we work with, so she will be helping you as well tonight. Getting your chakras open, tune in with the energy and all that. So the other question we had too was, what are you expecting tonight? Like, what do you think you're going to experience at an actual paranormal investigation as opposed to like a ghost walk or something?
I mean, I like how it's more like a one-on-one. Yeah. So hopefully, and especially like being able to know the backstory more in detail and stuff like that would be very helpful. Yeah. And just I don't know really what to expect. I'm kind of just keeping my options open and seeing kind of where it takes us. I'm intrigued.
Okay, that's honestly the best way to be, because the more of an open mind you have, and after we open your chakras and play with your energy and get in tune with the energy, the more experience that you will have. So we're going to train you tonight on how to actually tune in with your own chakras and work with the energies.
I don't know whether to be scared about that or...
No need to be scared. You're with trained professionals, so we know what we're doing, and we'll help you tune in with it and actually close yourself down before you leave as well. So,
sounds good.
So this is our medium, Wanda. She helps us out with our investigations, and she's going to be here tonight to help Corey tune into the energies, which we will be doing off camera, so he has his privacy and opens himself out properly.
Yeah, it's just a short meditation, and should make you a little more sensitive, which I'll show you how to use your sensitivity, and might make it more interesting.
No, I don't doubt that. I'm pretty sensitive as is. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'll meet up with you a little bit later.
Sounds good.
We'll see you at the house.
Sounds good.
Okay, and our final question regarding the paranormal aspect of tonight. Speaking of, you are sensitive to it, so how do you feel about the paranormal, or how have you been with it growing up? Are you open-minded to it, or are you more on the skeptical side of things?
No, I'd say I'm open-minded.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm a skeptic. Like I said, I'm open-minded with things. I've heard about stories from friends and seen some things myself. So I mean, I'm very open-minded with it, and always keep an open mind to see what I can feel and do.
That's great. That's sort of the best way to be. Like, if you're closed-minded, you're more skeptical, and obviously that means you're closing off to the things, and you're not going to have things happen that much because they're not going to be attracted to that. So the energies. So if you're more open-minded, you're going to attract more.
That sounds scary but good.
Yes.
Scary good.
Scary good.
I like horror things, so scary good.
Yeah. Okay, so now we'll sort of push on to other things with your life. So what are you doing right now in lines of any promotional work? Do you have any charities that you work with that you want to promote and talk about tonight?
Well, actually, we have a huge mental health festival coming up, which I'm one of the producers for, which is going to be an absolute amazing event. All proceeds are going to Jack.org, which is a huge mental health charity. Okay. Their whole slogan is revolutionizing mental health, where they go to different schools, universities, colleges, and educate the youth on mental health. Okay. So basically, we're doing a huge festival at my dad's place, actually, both indoor and outdoor, with a big stage, lots of celebrity appearances, lots of vendors, lots of cool activities and stuff like that. And all proceeds are going to Jack.org.
That's amazing, yeah. Do you work a lot in the mental health field then? Is that something you're passionate about?
Me personally, I have like depression and anxiety, so it's always been something that I've talked about and something that I've been close to. I've done past charities with CAMH and stuff like that as well in Toronto. So it's always had a close place to my heart. This is like something that's not really announced. I've kind of like teased it on my Twitter, but I'm not really a singer, but I used to sing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually working right now on a mental health song,
Okay.
and all proceeds for that are also going to be going to mental health. So we're working on that as well in the studio as we speak.
Will we be able to hear that soon? Are you going to post it on your social media or
that
something?
that will definitely be out this year,
Okay.
and that's also being made up by Michael Hansen, which is great.
Oh, great. It's amazing. Great. Well, we look forward to that. We're going to definitely help promote that for you on our stuff as well. So if there's anything you'd like to send us as a link to help promote, we could definitely share that on our social media stuff as well. So
absolutely. My social media is really straightforward. It's Corey Dixon, Corey, Dixon, Dixon, and 33. That's my Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, we have you on ours.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, thank you very much, Corey, for being here. You're our very first Haunting Live Celebrity Edition person, so we really appreciate you having you here tonight, and we hope you really enjoy tonight. Like I said, it's going to be more of a learning experience for you. We're going to have you trained on what to do with the paranormal because we are professionals at what we do, so we know what we're doing. We definitely want to get you more into what is real paranormal compared to what's on TV, which you might be more used to that side
Makes
of things.
sense.
So,
Yeah.
we're going to try to get you on the other side of things tonight. So again,
Sounds
thank
good.
you very much for coming here tonight, and let's get going and have some ghosts.
I'm excited. Let's go have some ghosts.